McDonough, you want to get back to that single leg where you scored, and if you're Perelli, you got to keep firing. Both guys, when they're firing to legs, they're scoring. You're not really seeing many points scored off of defensive holds here. A lot of offense coming out of both guys here early in this 57-kilogram bout. We'll get back to the action here. McDonough with a collar tie, kind of a little fake attack there. Both guys on their knees. Some good snaps from McDonough. He really picks up his pace here in the second period. Kind of goes far knee tap, chucks it by, putting the pressure on Perelli real hard here early in the second period.
And keep in mind, our challenge bracket's going today. 57 kilograms, 70 kilograms, 86.
McDonough working from this front head here, and he drives back into Perelli, but Perelli able to meet us back on our feet. And there's Perelli with a high crotch attempt, and he gets to a crackdown. He comes submarine out the back and able to pop, but a monkey roll there, kind of a roll through from McDonough, and he'll get 2 for the roll through. Perelli looking to still come back out on top. So that makes it 9-6, and another little roll, but no exposure there for McDonough, but he'll come back around, and he should get 1 here, I believe. I'm not sure.
With the exposure, it's not. If Perelli would have scored out of the sequence on the turn, on the exposure, he would have got the 1 for the reversal coming up. One thing to keep in mind, when there's exposure on your feet, you can't get a 2-point exposure and then a takedown.
Another fire attack there by Perelli.
So when the 2-point exposure happens on the feet, take the folk style mentality out. There's not going to be a takedown. Now, it would be a reversal if the other guy comes up on top.
And this is the same position they were in about 35 seconds ago, where McDonough was able to get that little roll, and now McDonough just able to come behind, grab that far ankle, get the takedown, and that makes it 11-6 and kind of widens the gap a little here for Perelli. And some big noise happening on mat 2 as Angel Escobedo just gets a takedown on Tyler Graff to get the lead with 15 seconds left in the second period. We're over on mat 1 with McDonough and Perelli. We'll go back up to our feet as McDonough leads 11-6.
And with McDonough with that belly gut earlier in the match, it almost seemed as Perelli was, afraid of the exposure, and that opened the opportunity for McDonough to get that go-behind takedown.
Absolutely, and it's funny because a lot of the scores in the first period were coming off guys' offensive attacks, and McDonough's kind of changed the tides here, and he gets back to his single leg, and he's looking to run that corner, and Perelli's kind of got a shin whizzer here. McDonough able to run that corner from behind, and he should limp arm out here and be able to get a score, but really tough whizzer there from Perelli. And he does. McDonough able to get a score, and that widens the gap even more, makes it 13-6. And he's got a pretty commanding lead here over Frank Perelli with 30 ticks left on the clock.
With 27 seconds remaining on mat 1, 13-6 the score.
We'll go back up on our feet. 25 seconds left, 13-6. Another shot by Perelli. McDonough kind of bashes him with his hips, comes back to his front head, and a little peek out from Perelli, and he'll get a takedown here, making it 13-8. And he's got to work for some quick turns here, and he does. He's working for a turn, but I don't think he's going to get it here. And it looks like we're going to go back to our feet. 7 seconds left, 13-8, and we're going to need to see a lot of quick offense out of Perelli here. And a shot there. McDonough defends it off into the front head, and that'll be all she wrote there in the first round as Matt McDonough gets the 13-8 win over Frank Perelli.
And he's going to be moving on. In the bottom half of that bracket, your other quarterfinal taking place. It's going on mat 2 right now. That's Brad Pataki taking on Joe Colon.
And a big matchup swing for